Hare Krishna. So there's a lot of videos and reels going around, people quoting Manusmriti and criticizing it, saying that, just look at the descriptions written in it. It's so heavy and cruel and just slandering women and this and that. So then people naturally ask a question: what is this Manusmriti? Where is it from? Do we have to follow it? Is it even valid? If not, what should we do? What should we follow? So let us see, Manu Smriti or Manu Samhita are actually written by the Manus. In one day of Brahma, there are 14 Manus. These Manus are those who give law for mankind. Mankind or Manusha comes from Manu. Right? They are the leaders of mankind. So these Manus, like Swayambhuv Manu and so on, they have given law books which humankind should follow. But even that law keeps changing over time. Give a simple example: laws of countries, laws of states, laws of schools. Law keeps changing, it keeps evolving. In our time, in earlier days, no one would dare talk against the teacher, no one would dare argue against the teacher. It was normal for a teacher to beat the child if the child has done something wrong. But in today's day and age, the law has changed. A lot of students talk against their teacher, a lot of students argue against their teacher. A lot of teachers, even if they want, they cannot beat the child. If they do, they'll land up in big trouble. So things have been changing. Countries, right? Those days the death penalty was very common, hanging a person, right? Someone who's very cruel. But nowadays, in today's modern society, many countries have abolished the death penalty, right? Because why? Because, as we can see, in as generations, as time is growing, people or humans ability or capability to follow laws have greatly reduced. We are always feeling that it's difficult, it's so hard, it's impossible, it's cruel, right? Because our own capacity and ability to follow rules have gone down. That is what Shastras also mentioned. As Kali Yuga progresses, people will become so degraded that they cannot follow any rules. Therefore, this is the same for Manu Smriti as well, Manu Samhita. It is not for Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga people cannot follow this. There's so much sections and all written, it is just impossible. If one tries to follow it, not a single woman can leave the house. It's so difficult what all is written. So that we also understand, and it's not meant for us to follow. Albeit Prabhupada did quote in a few places some laws of Manu Samhita. Okay, fine, some things which are acceptable, but in general, no. So then question comes: what is our law books then? Our law books are the Bhakti principles. In Kali Yuga, if one follows four regulative principles: no meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, no gambling, that following these four regulative principles today in this age is, you're a great saint, you're a sage, right? You're a amazing, most dharmic person. But actually, in earlier times, these four principles just means you're a basic human. Following these four principles in the earlier times means you're a basic human. But today's day and age, just see how degraded we are. Just following these things, you're considered a great sage, a great saint. So that is the level that things have gone down to. So at least we should fall back on the acharyas who are guiding us throughout the ages, throughout different yugas, right, and centuries. So the acharyas have given Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam as the books. On this strength we follow. And although all the other things are there in the Vedas, but they are not right now applicable to us in this age because of our own frailties. Hare Krishna.